My goal is clear. My mind is focused. My soul is calm. My body is healthy. At 5 a.m., the world was silent, except for the gentle hum of the wind brushing past the tall eucalyptus trees that lined the edge of the park. Ria stood at the starting point of her morning run. The sky still wore its deep pre-dawn blue, and her breath puffed visibly in the cold. She tightened her hoodie, stretched once more, and whispered the words that had become her mantra. My goal is clear, my mind is focused, my soul is calm, my body is healthy. Then she ran. Just a year ago, Ria's life had felt like a blur. She worked 12-hour days at an ad agency, fueled by cold coffee and looming deadlines. Her phone buzzed constantly. Her meals came in plastic containers. Her sleep was restless, her emotions numb. She'd laugh in meetings, nod through conversations, and smile in photos. But inside, she felt like a car running on empty, skimming fumes. It wasn't one big event that changed her. No dramatic breakdown, no tragedy, just a moment, small but sharp. One night, after a particularly draining day, she came home, dropped her bag, and collapsed on the couch. The room was silent. Her TV screen blinked at her, waiting for input. Her cat, Leo, meowed from the window. And she just sat there. For 2 full hours, she didn't move. Not out of peace, but paralysis. It was the first time she realized how completely overwhelmed she was by her own life. She wasn't sad, she wasn't angry. She was disconnected. That night, she stood in front of her bathroom mirror and said aloud, almost like a prayer, I don't want to live this way anymore. The next morning, she wrote down 4 sentences in a notebook. My goal is clear. My mind is focused. My soul is calm. My body is healthy. She didn't know exactly why those words came, but they felt like her truth, or the truth she wanted to grow into. So she decided, for 1 year, she would live by those words. Goal, clear. Ria had always wanted to write a book. Not a bestseller, not a masterpiece, just a story that was hers. She made a plan, 1 hour every day, before work, before emails, before everything. She wasn't perfect. Some mornings she missed. Some pages were awful. But by March, she had 40,000 words. By July, a full first draft. By October, she submitted her manuscript to a small independent publisher. The editor wrote back, there's something honest and beautiful here. Mind focused. She started meditating, not the kind with candles and chanting, but just 5 minutes of quiet. At first, her thoughts bounced everywhere. But slowly, she noticed patterns. How often her mind replayed arguments, worried about things that hadn't happened, or spiraled into imagined futures. Breathing brought her back. She began journaling. 1 page a night. Not about productivity, just presence. By mid-year, her anxiety had lessened. She still had stress, but it didn't own her. She could see it, name it, and move forward. Soul, calm. Weekends used to be recovery time, sleeping in, zoning out, avoiding the world. Now they became sacred. She'd visit the farmer's market, wander into old bookstores, watch sunsets without photographing them. She volunteered twice a month at a dog shelter, and somehow, the chaos of wagging tails and barking pups brought her more peace than any spa day ever could. She reconnected with friends she hadn't spoken to in years. Not through texts, but real conversations. Coffee, walks, laughter. One evening, while watching a thunderstorm from her balcony, she realized, I feel okay. I feel calm. I haven't felt this calm in years. Body, healthy. Ria didn't chase abs or numbers on a scale. She wanted energy, strength, joy. She started running, not fast, not far, just running. At first, a single kilometer left her breathless, but she didn't quit. She cooked more. She slept earlier. She drank water. She stretched. She wasn't obsessed with being perfect. She just kept choosing herself, one small decision at a time. By December, she could run 10K without stopping. Her skin glowed. Her back pain vanished. Her reflection looked alive. And now, it was New Year's Eve. Ria sat with her journal, the same one from last January. She turned through the pages. Messy handwriting, pages stained with coffee, dog-eared corners. A record of effort, of intention, of becoming. She had lived the mantra. Her book was being edited. Her friendships were deeper. Her mind was steady. Her body felt like hers again. Was she done? No. But she had changed, grown. And for the first time in years, she didn't feel the need to make grand resolutions. She closed the journal, smiled, and whispered once more. My goal is clear. My mind is focused. My soul is calm. My body is healthy. Then she stood, laced up her shoes, and ran into a new year, not to escape her life, but to continue living it fully.